All right, how are you doing? Doing good? Having a good time? This is awesome to have you here. We are so excited to see what God is doing and hear what God is doing in your lives. That's what this is all about, is us getting together and networking with one another to encourage and uplift each other. And God has just been doing some exciting things in and through New Wells. And this time we get to come and see it ourselves, to see what he's doing in your lives. And so we want to take a few minutes and just kind of give you some updates of all the things that's been happening around New Wells. I'm not sure I've got to meet everybody, but I'm Rod Dooley. We pastor here, part of the New City church families, and I also co-lead the New Wells network along with Pastor Daniel. And so one of the things that we established this year, we've had this great leadership team of ministry leaders from a lot of the different churches in the network, but we established a board of directors this year. And because at some point, and this is the year, that we're probably going to become our own 501c3. And so we're excited about that, taking that step. But let me introduce those, and I know our board has been kind of running around doing many things today, so not sure all of them are in here, but Pastor Yvette Creighton is on the board. Is she around there? She is in the back. Josh Carmody, he's on the board. Stand up so we can see you there. Adrienne Kane, I know that she was going to be in and out. She had several commitments today, too. Jeremy Bowles, where is he? Right there. And Fabulous Hannah is also on the board, along with Pastor Daniel as well.
Hey guys, we are excited about all the growth that's happening in New Wells. And one of the things we did this last year is partnered with Seminary Now to create New Wells Academy. And many of you have taken courses with Seminary Now through New Wells Academy, and this is one of the resources we've been able to provide. We often look at each other in our meetings, Pastor Rod, myself, and Hannah meet every Thursday, and we're like, we cannot believe how well Seminary Now fits within our context, or how well we fit within their context. Whichever it may be, it is a good fit, to say the least. And there's so many things that we're offering through the Academy. A couple of opportunities are webinars and cohorts. And first of all, with webinars, these are free 1-hour events that allow us to provide insight, teaching, and also encouragement around a real diverse subjects or topics, if you would. And some of them so far, we had a 1-hour webinar on racial reconciliation, which was very well attended. We had another one recently on empowering women in ministry that was also very powerful. Our next webinar, you might want to jot this date down, is going to be on July 10th. They're always held at noon, so on your lunch hour, they're free. All you got to do is go to the app and register, but it's preaching to a divided nation. How many know how fitting that would be in this day and age? So that's by way of webinars that are going on, and these are free through New Wells. And then the second thing that we're offering right now is our learning cohorts, and they're just opportunities to go deeper in study. Last year we directed or led one from Rich Valadas on the deeply formed life, and these have been a great around an 8-week study course where we have at least 3 online groups together as we study together and learn together. One participant actually said this. They shared, I appreciated the variety of backgrounds and ministry roles represented in this cohort. Everything from the facilitation to the discussion to the content was top-notch. We made some great connections and gained wonderful insight from those with more experience. This course or cohort helped to solidify this calling for my life and fueled me to keep moving forward. So that was what one participant shared. And so we're excited to announce our next cohort that will begin, I believe, this fall. Hannah, is that correct? I think it's this fall. And it's going to be called Together in Ministry, which is going to be led by a mix of male and female pastors. And we're going to talk about how we can collaborate and work together well in ministry. So we're really excited about that in the context. That's the day and age in which we live, and we want to talk about working well within that. In fact, we have the trailer for it that we want to show you this morning. So let's watch that, or this afternoon. So
Imagine
Imagine a church where women can thrive.
Imagine a church where God's mission advances.
Imagine a church where everyone is free to lead women and men in ways that are authentic for who they are.
Imagine a church where women and men serve on equal footing together in ministry.
Imagining these things might be difficult.
Too often, women are sidelined in the church. Men are promoted over more qualified women just because they are men.
Men are afraid to work with women because they have been wrongly told it's dangerous.
Women are afraid to work with men because they know that not all men are safe and trustworthy. It's time to change that. I'm Lisa Rodriguez Watson, National Director of Missio Alliance.
I'm Lila Van Gerpen. I'm an Associate Regional Director with InterVarsity Christian Fellowship.
I am Rob Dixon, Senior Fellow with the InterVarsity Institute and author of Together in Ministry. In this course, our team will outline 10 attributes of flourishing ministry partnerships between women and men.
We want to offer you a prophetic roadmap for how to build thriving partnerships in your context.
Please join us as we work toward a healthy church for women and men.
All right, so get registered for the upcoming cohort, which is happening this fall. Some of the other things that's happening in and around New Wells, I tell you, our partnership with Seminary Now has been pretty amazing. How many of you have been out on Seminary Now and have taken a course? Just such great courses out there. Seminary Now has this certificate program, I think in 3 areas. One is just in theology, and another one in ministry leadership, and then some in some of the hot topics in ministry. And that's under Seminary Now. Well, they've partnered with us, we've partnered with them to really bring a certificate program within the academy, within the New Wells Academy. And the first one is that of ordination. So we have individuals who go through the process to be ordained, and they have to take some courses out on Seminary Now, participate in cohorts and that kind of thing. And Seminary Now is going to have a formal certificate through our academy to recognize those individuals who are getting ordained. That's amazing. It's amazing. But we don't want to stop there, and they don't want to stop there. They want to continue to partner with New Wells to offer other certificates and certificate programs through all of the courses that they've got online. And so we're in discussions with them to bring more certificates to our network. But we need your insights, not only in what are some of those certificate programs that you think we should offer, but also what are some of the webinars that you think we should offer? What are some cohorts that we should offer? So we need your input and your thinking on this. So shortly, you're going to get a text that you can weigh in on some ideas of, hey, you've been thinking about, I would love to have a certificate on this set of courses or this idea or this topic. I would love for us to have a webinar on this or a cohort, an 8-week cohort on this. So if you would respond to that text that you're going to get, and I think it's been sent, you got it? So if you respond to that, we got another drawing coming up. Your name goes in for one of those drawings. So your name could be drawn if you give us some ideas, because we're excited. We're looking forward to that. Also, international. We are partnering with, again, Seminary Now to bring some of all this learning to the international spaces. Because we've got international partners all over, and they have been asking for more and more support in biblical studies and ministry education. And so we have started those conversations, and we're looking forward to bringing that to the finish line. So more to come on that. Just a reminder of those who have been ordained or licensed through New Wells, you do have requirements for the year. Don't forget your requirements. You have to attend this event. You have to take some courses in seminary now, at least one course, attend a cohort or attend a cohort. So that's got to be done by the end of the year. So please go ahead and engage in those. If you have not taken your courses, go ahead and do that. I'm sure there are going to be reminders coming out, but this is at least reminder number one for you.
All right, everybody say seminary now is my friend. Hey, one other thing we wanted to update you on before we wrap up here. We do have a youth camp this summer that's sponsored by New Wells. It's called Source Youth Camp. It's July 23rd through the 26th at Cedar Springs Camp in Floyd, Iowa. Julian Dismute, who is part of a ministry here in town. Many of you know his wife Amber actually was ordained last night. Couldn't be here with us, but he's awesome. He's going to be our speaker. It's going to be a great time. So if you have teenagers, there's information out there. Take this teenager to this teenager. We all we'll move on from that thought. But anyway, and I don't even know what it was. But anyway, so take the information. Yeah, follow me is the theme of the camp. Mark 8:34, and so that information is back there. And lastly, we want to introduce our new ordained members from last night. If you would please stand. I know the photo will be up here when we announce your name. We want to congratulate them. Let's applaud for them when we say their names. Terry Howell. Where's Terry at? Congratulations, Terry. Vanessa Howell. Where are you at, Vanessa? Right here. Claudette Little, where you at, Claudette? Deanie, congratulations. Jeremy, where's Jeremy Bowles at? Congratulations to Jeremy. And we want to congratulate Amber, whom I just mentioned, Amber Dismute. And then lastly, Sean Ringer. Congratulations to Sean, to all of you. Happy to have you part of New Wells in that way.